Hi everybody, so I'm here today with the Kiko Milano Valentine collection. Well, the things I've picked up from that collection. It wasn't one of the biggest collections, but it certainly had a few things I wanted to try. And if you know me on this channel, it's one of the few more affordable brands that I really do like to try because I love them. I find them really, really exciting. I love their launches and the quality can be quite exceptional for the price. So I'm really looking forward to showing you all of this. I've got a cheek duo here. This is the Strike and Match Blush and Glow palette, so that's a highlighter and a blush. I've got a lipstick which looks so beautiful. I haven't got it out of the box, but it looks beautiful on the website. I've got a gloss. I've got one of the gloss shades, and I've also picked up a Kajal and eyeshadow. So this is a liquid eyeshadow with a Kajal on the end, so it's a duo. So we're going to try all of that on today. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Hannah, I'm 49, and here on my channel I show you a lot of luxury makeup with a bit of affordable thrown in like Kiko. And I do a lot of new releases, lots of different looks and swatches, and I also upload here several times a week. So if you think you'd enjoy that, I would be over the moon if you did subscribe to my channel. It really does help me ever so much. But if you're already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Anyway, let's dive straight into the Kiko Valentine's review. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is go in with one of the lip products. So first of all, this is the packaging we're getting with this Kiss Alert Valentine's collection. So that's quite cool. And also my free gift with purchase, which I will be giving to my son's girlfriend who already has her eyes on this one, is this bag, which is quite cool really as a free gift, isn't it? So it's one of these sort of clutch purses, bags. I don't think there's a zip inside there, is there? No. But you can remove the strap here, or you can use the strap. I thought that was quite a cool gift. Anyway, I told her she could keep this as soon as I've done my video, so I can now give it to her. But nice gift, so thank you, Kiko, for that. And yeah, I'll start with the lip gloss. So they're very well known for this lip gloss, if you don't already know it. So this is the 3D Hydra lip gloss, and this is in a limited edition case and a limited edition shade. So here is the limited edition case, which is really cool. They do always look like this. Is the colour that's limited edition of the actual lid and the line around here. So it's that Valentine Flirt Alert. This shade is 03. You can see there the sparkles inside. It does look good, doesn't it? And the name of the shade is Choco Flex. I think there's about 3 shades you can get if you have a look on their website. So let's put this on first. I will at the end probably try it. Oh god, it smells so nice. It's so sweet and sweet fruity. It's lovely. It's a gorgeous formula. A little bit of pigment, enough actually. I'm definitely seeing that choco colour, which is a bit mauvey brown, I think. Or deep cherry. Well, that is really nice. It's a little bit sparkly. Not a lot, a little bit. I really like that. But this is a gorgeous formula. If you ever want to get anything from Kiko, you cannot go wrong with these. If you see a shade you want, honestly, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant formula. They're very good. And I do really like the packaging, how it's flat. It's just a bit unique. So anyway, I'll leave that on for now and we'll try the lipstick on at the end, which looks so pretty. I cannot wait to get out the packet. But anyway, save the best till last, as they say. So let's go in with the eye product. So this again coming in the same packaging. And here is how it looks. And there were several shades you could have got in this. I think again 3 or 4 of these. So the one I got is Black and Dusted Gold 01. So this is a 2-in-1 Kajal and liquid. So the Kajal here, so that's quite different, isn't it? The only problem I would say with that is when you get towards the end, how would it stay sharp? Would it still have a pointed tip when you get towards the end? Anyway, I doubt with the amount I review I'll ever find that out, but anyway. Let's look at the, what was it called? Dusted Gold. So this is the liquid shadow. Let's look at it on my hand. Oh, this looks so pretty. So I've put some neutral, well no, not neutral, some cool tone browns in my crease and in my outer V from the Natasha Denona, which I use so much since I got it. This is the Mini Eye Sculpt Cool Tone palette. So the shades I've got currently are a mixture of these three, this one in the crease and these two mixed together, just a touch in the outer V, and also the lightest of the three run underneath, leaving my mobile lid free for this. So let's get straight in with it. Let's see, is this going to be a nightmare to apply? Gosh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Let's get a cream brush. I use these ones lately from Sonia G. So sometimes these can be a nightmare, as in they dry down too fast, they disappear once you start blending them out, or they can be patchy. So far I'd say that's incredibly easy. Very easy. That's really good, you know. There's so many cream eyeshadows that even when people say they're easy to apply, I think no they're not, they're fiddly. And I haven't put an eye primer on today because I'm doing a concealer test today, so I've only got concealer, and I've also set the concealer because I'm doing this concealer test. So this is going on top of powder. So this is when it's least likely to work, and it's worked beautifully. So if you want that soft finish, I would stop there. This is going to be quite a quick review if the products are going to behave this well. This looks really promising, you know. I wonder what the liner is going to be like at the end. Is it going to be another case of I need to go back on the website and get more, which seems to happen with me and Kiko. Oh, I love it, you know. I really love it. That's incredibly easy. I mean, look, just done. Look how pretty that is. That is so good. I will put a comment, I'll pin it to the top of the comment section letting you know if it moved in the crease, but keep in mind today I did use it without a primer. I will try it again on another day with a primer, so if you look for my end of month review I can tell you if it does go into the crease today, how it behaves with a primer. I'm going to apply a little bit more because you saw when it first goes on it's more intense. So can I just leave it looking a little bit more intense on the mobile lid? Just like that, without touching it. And I think the answer to that is yes. That's so pretty. Well, that is a really pretty shade. Now obviously this is a very common shade. It's also a very popular eye shade. Got a little bit too much there because it's gone on the end. So what I need to do is get the cream brush and just take that bit there back into the crease and there. I'm going to try not to touch the mobile lid. Very, very pleased with that. I'm just going to let it set down a minute. So while it's setting down, I will get my Natasha Denona and finish the look off. I cannot find the brush I am looking for, even though I'm sure it's sitting here right in front of me. There it is. So I'm just going to go into this one. I don't want this cream in my inner corner. It's the sort of formula that does emphasize texture way too much for me for inner corner. Oops. Does look like I got a bit of a bitty piece there. Now that might be more to do with my concealer. More so on this side than that side. If you want to know about the concealer test I'm doing today, Prada this side, Chanel the other. So that will be coming out after this video, if you're wondering. And I won't tell you anything right now because I've only just started the test. So you'll have to wait and see because I don't know the answers yet. I will be doing a full wear test tonight and I'll put that video out probably tomorrow. So do look out for that. So just a bit of a clean up here with this light shadow from Natasha Denona. I said to you I thought this would end up being my most used palette of the year, which is a bit of a bold statement in the first week of January. But it's definitely my most used palette so far of the year, even though we've only just started. So good. Perfect for me, it really is. But anyway, let's see how dry it feels, because that sort of instant wet feel you get has gone already. And so far there's no movement in the crease. Now a lot of products would already be moving in the crease, so let me it's dry. Look. That is very promising, you know, very promising. Now for the Kajal, which looks a little bit big and chunky, but then I suppose the tip isn't. So let's just take a little bit. It is black. I don't tend to use black. I'm hoping it's not too much of a bold black. It is Kajal, which usually implies creamy, very easy to blend out. Now at the moment that does look messy, doesn't it? I mean, I wasn't overly careful. I'm chatting away to you as I'm doing it, but I'm going in with this brush. A lot of people ask me about this brush. This is from the holiday series 2 years ago from Sonia G. But if you want something similar, if you just go on, if you're in the UK, if you go on the Beautylish website and look for Sonia G and then look for eyeliner brushes, there's lots of them in very similar shapes and sizes. But it's probably my most used eyeliner brush. So this is blending out very easily. Whether it's a little bit too smudgy actually, with it being a black. I feel like I need to go in with a Q-tip and rescue that a little bit because it seems to be smudging a bit there. There, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think that's worked nicely. So I'll just do the other side. I'll tell you what, I'll go off camera, I'll do the other side, do my mascara and come back and show you how it looks. So that's both eyes done now with mascara, and I did find this side a bit easier when I'm not talking and conscious of getting it in camera shot. But basically a light hand, and it is not over the top at all, and it took seconds. So this is an extremely quick and easy look. Still no sign of it moving into the crease, which is very promising, and it's also bone dry. Here it is on my hand from earlier. So if I show you, it's not coming off at all, it's totally dried down. I'm rubbing very hard. Let's look at the Kajal liner. I didn't give it quite as much time, the Kajal. So it's not vanishing, but it's not staying as deep, which is roughly what you expect with a Kajal. The sort of in the middle ground of longevity. So I would expect to have probably most of it still there, but maybe the little bit under the eye will fade a bit during the day, but it usually fades quite naturally. Obviously I haven't tried this formula, but that's what normally happens with a Kajal. Sorry, I've got a hair again, I think. Anyway, let's move to the Blush and Glow palette. So here's the box. And I think there were 2 shade options for this one. Let's see the packaging. Well, the packaging is quite fun. And the shade I've gone for is 02 Blushing Baddie. So these are always made in Italy. And that's another plus. Oh gosh, these are gorgeous. Wow, look at these. The formulas are always very good from Kiko when it comes to powders. Oh, these look absolutely beautiful. Can you see that sort of ripple effect? Which isn't just in appearance, it really is shaped in an actual ripple. Oh, that is pretty. So let's look at the blush shade. It's quite a dry finish, not massively silky. And then the highlighter. So there's the 2 of them there. Not overly pigmented, but also pigmented enough. Oh, they are pretty. You can see it's not very pigmented, but this shade I wouldn't want it to be. So let me take my... Do you know what I might do actually? I might, in fact I will take my Wayne Goss, my mini Wayne Goss brush, and put the highlighter underneath on one side and over on the other. So I just want to see what it looks like on its own, applied quite liberally. Well, that's not over the top at all because I can just about see it. Can you see that shine? Just a tiny bit of a glow there. Let's see it if I take this down the nose. Yeah, you can definitely see it shining, but it's very minimal, not over the top. It's going to be very popular, I would have thought, with mature skin and people who don't want any glitter or any over the top highlight, just a fairly natural glow with just a hint of light pink. It's very pretty actually, and also you don't have to be too careful with it. You've seen how liberal I was then. But now for this side I will take my Refa Holiday brush, just tap for now because it does look like quite a rich, yeah, quite a rich tone for me. Is it blendable? It's going on top of powder. That first tap has sat a bit heavily there, hasn't it? Maybe because the colour's a bit rich on my skin tone. I'm going to need a buffing brush. It is blending out though. Maybe because I've just done that swatch, it means that I've basically created quite a lot of powder on the surface. So I probably picked up more than I was expecting with that first tap. But it is blending nicely. That's a very sort of apt Valentine shade, I think, isn't it? Maybe I won't need a buffer brush. I probably will actually. So let's do one tap for this side. Yeah, you can see that's better. I probably just collected too much from doing the swatch. So stick with, if you've got fair skin, just one swatch, which means if you've got light skin, this is going to last a long time, this blush. That's so much better. It also looks very pretty going on top of the highlighter. I think that might be the way to apply this one. That's really nice, really nice. So much better than that first application where I just got too much. User error on my part. Oh, that's lovely. Really lovely. Sort of sweep it over. Let's get a bit of a rosy glow going. So I will take my buffer and I'll take a plain powder. I do have a few different powders. Sorry, Florrie's decided to be annoying because I'm trying to film without editing. I'm trying not to cut these things out, but Florrie can be an absolute pest if you don't know. Oh, that's a highlighter, Hannah. I do this all the time. I pick up the Dior highlighter instead of the Dior finishing powder. Where are you? There you are. One day I will actually try to buff my face out with a highlighter and I will probably scream. Hasn't happened yet, but it's getting closer. So let's get my buffing brush and take this now around the edge. So this is the Sonia G Buffer Pro, the best brush on the entire planet in my opinion for this job. So try to calm this down, and if I can't, then plan B is putting my foundation brush over it. I don't like a really rich blush. I love the way this side looks. This side still looks a bit much. So I will take my foundation brush. I don't have an awful lot of product left on it though. It feels bone dry actually. And another hair. Honestly, what is going on today? Is it all coming out of my brushes? I don't think that was a cat hair then. Yeah, that's better. That's really nice though, that shade, once it's calmed down. Really nice. So a little bit more for this side again. And now for this side, because I'm putting the highlighter on top, I'm going to use a fan brush. Yeah, you see the highlighter pop a lot more when it goes on top. So that's more of a subtle glow underneath, more of a pop when it goes on top. So it depends what you prefer and what look you're going for. I'd say that's a more natural way to wear it. But this is a very pretty highlighter. I've already done it there. I don't know why I'm doing more really. I'll put a little bit above the eye here. Very roughly. But you can be quite sort of slapdash with it because it's not over the top. Oh, that is really nice. Okay, Kiko. I really, really like that. Everything has been brilliant so far. So the last thing to try, I've taken my lip gloss off by the way. The last thing to try is the lip product, which is somewhere on this mess of a desk here. So what shade did I get? I got, this is called the Flirt Alert Heartstopper Shiny Lipstick. I got shade 03, Gimme A Mauve.Ment. Very clever, Kiko. So red packaging, shiny red. Now it's the bullet I'm looking forward to seeing if it looks like it does on the website. So let's see together if it does look as, oh yes it does. Look, look, look. Isn't that pretty? I love the look of this shade as well. I love that. And then the K for Kiko in the top there. Let me do a swatch on my hand first. Oops, let's put the bullet down. I don't want to snap it. Oh, this formula looks gorgeous. Shiny lipstick. Oh, this looks so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited to try this one. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is a true Valentine collection, isn't it? Oh, that is gorgeous. Honestly, one of the nicest shades I've tried all year. We're talking January the 18th today, I think. So if you're watching this in December, I don't mean the whole of 2026. I've tried a lot of lipsticks so far in January though. And I think that's my favourite. I love it. Gorgeous formula, quite thick and not too slippy, so it does have that shine, but it's a grippy finish. It's not going to slide off my lips at all. I think there's going to be a fair bit of longevity with that. I did say I'd put the gloss on, but I really feel like I shouldn't because it looks so nice on its own. But I did say I would, so I will show you. But I wouldn't change it. I would absolutely leave it. It's hydrating enough. I don't need the extra hydration. I don't need the extra glow. It's perfect. But let's just do it because I said I would. And I try and stick to what I say. So this was the Choco Flex, wasn't it? Basically giving it an even more shiny finish. Certainly not ruining it by any means, is it? It slightly alters the colour, not too much. I did prefer it without. Beautiful with though. Oh, Florrie has been an absolute nightmare. I'm so sorry. I need to go before she carries on any further. But anyway, that is everything. I've tried everything on. And as usual, Kiko collections do nothing but make me smile. And we're looking at affordable. I did actually go on the website just now and I wanted to tell you the prices of everything. So we looked at this duo eyeshadow. This is $13.99. And what else? The blush, the lipstick, $13.49. This beautiful lipstick. And what else did I try? Come on, where are you? The bag, by the way, is $12.99. The bag I got free. You have to spend a certain amount to get that free. I didn't spend much though. Well, I did, but it was about £60 I think I spent in total. The lip gloss, £13.49. And then the price of the blush duo, right at the end here, $19.99. So that's the most expensive. But you can see from those prices you're paying considerably less than you are for other high-end brands who also have their formulas made in Italy with similar quality and similar packaging actually. So Kiko have given us gorgeous packaging, gorgeous finishes, gorgeous colours, easy application. This eye is not budging, it's bone dry. I think this is what happened when I tried these wet finish ones they had. They didn't go in the crease, they didn't move, they were very, very good, very reliable. This is looking like another smash hit, it really is. So a lot of you don't necessarily use Kiko, but a lot of you do. So if you've looked at this collection and been tempted by anything, I would love to hear your thoughts. Or are you maybe tempted by anything I've shown you today? If you are and you get anything, please let me know. I love to hear from you if you've tried anything and what you think. Like that lipstick was quite a wow moment for me. I thought it was gorgeous. So anyway, if you are getting anything, I hope you love it as much as I just apparently have. And if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, I'd be over the moon if you did. A lot of people watch videos and don't subscribe, but it's so very helpful if you do. And if you already are, you're at the end of another review, and I'm so grateful to you all for being here. I truly am, and I really do hope to see you all again for my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.